I guess the question everyone wants to know is why? Why would my childhood friend betray our friendship and our brotherhood of 17 years? The answer to that $1 million question is... On Saturday, October 24, 1987, when I received the bad news that my childhood friend, 50 Cent, was murdered, I had mixed emotion. I didn't shed a tear, nor was I upset, nor did I want to go after the individual who was directly responsible for his death. To think my friend is laying up on a cold slab of metal in the morgue, I, Brain Glaze Gibbs, did not wish to seek revenge for his death. No more long phone conversation or face-to-face talk. No more pure laughter. What most people did not know about 50 was that he was a bona fide comedian who kept everybody laughing because that's what he did. He talked shit about everybody. Prior to his death, it was brought to my attention that my childhood friend had betrayed our friendship, our bond, and had me marked for death. I guess the question everyone wants to know is why? Why would my childhood friend betray our friendship and our brotherhood of 17 years? The answer to that $1 million question is so he can save his own ass. During 1986, when I was incarcerated with no bail, nothing to lose, fighting murder, attempt murder, and weapon charges, I used to call and talk to 50 on a daily. In one conversation we had, 50 told me about a move we can make that will allow me to net anywhere between $250,000 to $500,000. Keep in mind that I am in jail facing life, and my childhood friend is telling me about a move that he can set up that will pay out a handsome amount of money, and all my buddy Tut has to do is come through and execute the plan. No one would get hurt, and we could split up a payday among us three, approximately $83,000 to $166,000 per person. This reward for me doing absolutely nothing and was an offer I could not refuse. Keep in mind, the move was to rob 50 Boss Stash House. That was the move that he brought to me, that we was gonna do, that we was gonna net anywhere from $250,000 to $500,000 off of that one move. However, 50 made a grave mistake. He had a big mouth. He shared that same information with another person, and that brother went back and told his boss. To add insult to injury, that guy who 50 confided in called 50 up. 50 didn't know that this guy had his boss on the other line, and the boss was listening in on how 50 and the other guys was setting up a move for me to take $250,000 to $500,000 from one of his stash house. To say the least, the boss was in disbelief and upset, and knew that 50 had to go in due time. In due time, he could crush him, 50, like the cockroach he was. Needless to say, 50 Cent kindly back off from that move. Fast forward, in June of 87, after laying up for 13 months and 17 days, I went to trial for murder and attempt murder and weapon charge. On June 22nd, 1987, I was acquitted on all charges and released back into the free world. Shortly after my acquittal, bright and early one morning, 50 came to my Cypress Hill house headquarters to pick me up and hang out with him all day. First stop, Walt Whitman houses, better known as Fort Greene Project. We stayed in this section for a few hours, bullshitting and mingling with the criminals from that part of town. Once we left Fort Greene, we headed to Albany Project, located in the Crown Heights section of Brooklyn. We stayed there for hours playing dice and bullshitting around. When I got tired and was ready to go home, I didn't know during the whole time while we was in Fort Greene and Albany Project, 50 kept paging his boss. Every time his boss would call him back, 50 was telling his boss that I was with him, but I was not strapped with a gun or wearing a bulletproof vest. He also tells his boss that he can call up a few other guys to come and murder me while resisting. However, for some reason, his boss decided to give me, Brain Glaze Gibbs, a pass. It is no defense for the element of surprise. And if this guy would have came to me, I would surely have been dead. At the very end, 50 blamed me, Brain Glaze Gibbs, for the plan that went wrong, that he brought to me. But his boss was not buying 50 lies anymore. 50 had lied one time too many, and his boss chose to kill 50 Cent over me. The luck of the leprechaun had finally ran out. I forgive you, my friend. We all was lost so madly in love with the street and more loyal to the street life than we was to our friendship. Rest in peace, Calvin 50 Cent Martin. Keep in mind,
Our relationship went back to when I was 6 and 50 was 5 years old. He was like a little brother to me, short with a big mouth to match his big ass head. During 1981, we both was adolescent on Rikers Island, fighting robbery charges. He was 16 years old, approximately 5 feet 4 inches, a little skinny dude with a big gold tooth in the front of his mouth. I was 17 years old, approximately 5 feet 9 inches, 140 to 150 pounds soaking wet. When the older guys, ranging from the age of 18 to 20, wanted to beat the living daylight out of 50, I was not having it. 50 slick talking and big mouth, and the fact that he may have robbed them or a family member kept him in hot water. But as long as I was around, my job was to protect my little buddy. And I have to admit, I did a good job in keeping the wolves off of him. Otherwise, we both would have received some serious beatdown.
For more of the story, get your copy of Straight from the Street Volume 1 audiobook.